In a moment that has left fans around the world speechless and deeply moved, beloved actress Shen has finally opened her heart and shared a secret she has kept hidden for years. Before we dive into this emotional revelation, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss any of the latest updates and stories about your favorite stars. What Shen has just confessed will change the way you see her forever, and it explains so much about the quiet struggles she's been carrying behind her bright smile. Shen, known to millions as the adorable and relatable star of hit dramas like Meteor Garden and A Love So Beautiful, has always been seen as the girl next door, cheerful, innocent, and full of youthful energy. But for the first time, during an exclusive interview streamed live last night, fans got to see a very different side of her, raw, vulnerable, and heartbreakingly honest. It all started when Shen agreed to sit down with a well-known talk show host for what was supposed to be a light-hearted chat about her latest projects and future plans. Dressed simply in a pastel blouse and with barely any makeup, she looked as fresh-faced as ever, but her eyes told a different story. They seemed tired, as if carrying the weight of unspoken worries. At first, the conversation went smoothly. Shen giggled while sharing funny behind-the-scenes moments from her dramas. She playfully teased her co-stars and thanked fans for their unwavering love and support throughout her career. But then, the host gently steered the discussion towards more personal topics: her sudden disappearances from the spotlight, the rumors about her struggling with the pressures of fame, and the persistent gossip about her private life. At that moment, something changed in Shen's expression. Her smile faded, and for a few seconds, she stared down at her hands resting on her lap. The studio fell silent, and viewers watching live could feel that something huge was about to unfold. When she finally spoke again, her voice trembled, and for the first time, the world heard Shen speak her truth. Fighting back tears, Shen admitted that for years, she had been silently battling overwhelming anxiety and self-doubt. She confessed that the bubbly, carefree image everyone adored was often a mask she wore to hide her fears of not being good enough, of disappointing her fans, and of losing herself in the ruthless entertainment industry. She shared how, behind the bright lights and glamorous red carpets, there were countless nights she cried alone in her room, questioning whether she deserved the fame that had come so quickly and so fiercely. She revealed that reading cruel comments and unfounded rumors about herself had slowly chipped away at her confidence, pushing her into a dark place that she never dared to show publicly. By this point in the interview, Shen's tears were flowing freely. She paused often to wipe them away, apologizing repeatedly for breaking down in front of so many people. But the host, and everyone watching, urged her to take her time, assuring her that this was her moment to be real, and that her fans would stand by her no matter what. Then came the part of her confession that left everyone in stunned silence. Shen revealed that at the peak of her struggle, she had come dangerously close to giving up on her acting career altogether. She had even drafted a letter to her agency, requesting to terminate her contracts and step away from the public eye to protect her mental health. In her own words, she described feeling trapped in a cycle of pretending to be okay while breaking down in private. She said there were days when just getting out of bed and facing the world felt like climbing a mountain with no summit in sight. Her honesty was raw and heartbreaking, and yet, it was also incredibly brave. What stopped her from leaving it all behind was something that brought her to tears yet again: her fans. Shen said that during her darkest moments, she would secretly read letters and messages sent by fans from around the world. Many spoke about how her characters inspired them to stay hopeful through their own hardships. Knowing that her work brought comfort and joy to others gave her a reason to keep going, even when she felt like she had no strength left. She described one letter in particular that changed everything for her. It was from a young fan battling a serious illness. The fan wrote that watching Shen's dramas made her feel less alone during hospital treatments and gave her a reason to smile each day. Reading that letter, Shen realized that her existence as an actress wasn't just about fame or money, it was about touching lives, one story at a time. This realization became her lifeline. She decided to stay, to fight through her anxiety, and to learn to accept her imperfections. She sought help from trusted friends and professionals, and slowly, she began to heal. She even took breaks from acting when needed, despite the fear of losing momentum in her career, because she knew she had to put her well-being first if she wanted to continue doing what she loved. The audience watching her live poured out messages of love and encouragement in real time. She thanked her fans for loving her despite her flaws and for giving her the courage to keep dreaming. She also expressed deep gratitude to her colleagues and agency for respecting her need for space and privacy during her hardest times. In a final touching moment, Shen addressed the younger generation watching her. She urged them to never feel ashamed of struggling with mental health or needing to take a break to heal. She reminded everyone that life isn't a race and that every person has the right to pause, to cry, to rest, and to come back stronger. As the interview came to a close, Shen looked directly into the camera, her eyes still glistening but now filled with quiet determination. She promised her fans that she would continue to grow, to challenge herself as an actress, and to bring them stories that heal hearts, just as her fans have helped heal hers. The moment the livestream ended, social media exploded. Clips of Shen tearful confession went viral within minutes. Hashtags like hashtag Shenhua Braveheart and hashtag We Love You Shenhua topped the trends in multiple countries. Fellow actors and celebrities posted messages applauding her courage and vulnerability, with many sharing their own struggles to remind everyone that behind the fame, stars are human too. Mental health advocates also praised Shen for using her platform to highlight the hidden pain so many young people face today. They said her openness would surely encourage more people to seek help without shame and to check in on friends who might be silently suffering. Her agency, in an official statement later that night, confirmed they would continue to prioritize her well-being and support her choices unconditionally. They asked fans and media alike to respect her privacy, especially as she takes the time she needs to heal completely. Despite the heavy tears and emotional confessions, fans say they feel closer to Shen now more than ever before. To them, she is not just an actress, she is a symbol of hope, resilience, and the courage to speak the truth even when it's hard. So as we look back on this powerful revelation, one thing is certain, Shen's secret was not a scandal or a controversy, it was the quiet battle of a young woman learning to love herself in an industry that demands perfection. And now that she has shared it with the world, her story will continue to inspire countless others to hold on, to be kind to themselves, and to remember that behind every bright smile might be a hidden struggle that deserves compassion. Stay tuned and hit that subscribe button because we will keep you updated on how Shen continues this brave new chapter of her life, one filled with truth, healing, and unconditional love from fans who now know the real her and love her even more for it. Until next time, take care of yourselves and remember, it's okay to cry, it's okay to rest, and it's okay to start again. Just like Shen did.